for my influential person speech, I would like to introduce you to Deidre Smith. Dee is a regular that I met through working as a bartender at my bar. She's been coming in for several years now, but we've only recently got super close in the past year, and I cannot believe I did not get to know her sooner. I absolutely adore this woman. She is the most sweetest, kindest, compassionate. She's so funny, goofy. She's very authentically herself. She's not afraid to speak up. Um, she's not afraid to set boundaries with people, even when it's uncomfortable. Um, and that is a very big quality that I love about her. She's not afraid to speak her mind. She does not care who's around. She does not care whose feelings she hurts. She's gonna tell you what you need to hear and not what you want to hear. And I feel like growing up as the older sister of five brothers, and my mom is also super young. I've always felt like I never really had somebody to talk to that was older that could give me good advice, because I've always felt like my mom and me are so close in age. It's almost like we're helping each other grow up. So it's kind of hard to look to somebody like that for advice. And I'm so grateful to have met Dee and to spend time with her. There's been countless nights where we sit out on the patio, we have our cocktails, and I ask her for advice, and she always tells me exactly what I need to hear. And like I said, she's not afraid to hurt your feelings. Like, she will tell you how she means it. She means what she says, and she says what she means. And I love that about her. Working at a bar, you meet a lot of different people. Some people aren't the nicest. I deal with pretty rude people all the time. While we're sitting out there on the patio, people do come up to us, and we've had people cross some lines and some boundaries. But Dee, I have seen her calmly and confidently shut down people when they need to be shut down. And watching Dee handle these situations with such grace, it taught me that standing up for yourself doesn't need to be loud. It doesn't need to be angry. You don't need to be the loudest person in the room. You just need to stand up for what you believe in, and you need to be your authentic self. You need to have core values that you really believe in, and I think it's important that you wear those on your sleeve, because that just goes to show the type of person you are. I actually wrote out like 3 full pages talking all about Dee and how like strong she is, the life that she's been through. It really, like, she's she's lived such a life, but she's managed to stay so compassionate and so kind and so understanding. And that's like one of my favorite qualities about her. She has like that wisdom that can't be taught. You know, like, you can just tell she speaks from the heart, and I really appreciate that, because that's exactly the type of person that I needed in my life. Um, yeah, and I actually wrote this like 3-page thing talking about Dee. I had like this, that, and the third. I could talk about Dee all day, but one thing that she really taught me was to always be my authentic self, even when it's hard. She's taught me to always be honest with people, even if it hurts their feelings. I think that her being honest with people is what makes people have that respect for her, because she's not afraid. She's not afraid to tell you, and sometimes that's exactly what people need, you know? So, yeah, I really love that she's super freaking goofy too. We've had plenty of nights off the cocktails, and that woman is hilarious. She's said some of the funniest things I have ever heard in my life. Her stories that she tells me, that woman's insane, but she is so funny, and she's so authentically herself. And that is why I chose her to be my influential person. Growing up, I was really shy. I was really like super quiet. I, not gonna lie, I was like not the person to stand up for myself or to advocate for myself at all, until I met Dee. And Dee said, you know what? If you're not going to advocate for yourself, nobody else is. You're not going to get very far by keeping your mouth shut. So that is why I chose her to be my influential person. She has been such a great role model to me, and I really appreciate all of the nights to be spent together. I really am blessed that I got to meet this woman, and yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I don't have any pictures of her. I have one. I have that one picture of her, and I asked her for more, and she started giggling, and she said, no, 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 I'm not going to send you any pictures. So, but I did write her about 3 long pages, all about herself, all very true. I told her I'm not just pulling this out of my butt, like, I mean every single thing, and she started crying. So, yeah, I really enjoyed doing this assignment, and yeah, it just made me be a lot more grateful for that woman. She's so sweet. Bye. Hope you have a good day.